Hi, welcome to Harvesting Herbal Freedom. I'm Danielle, your host, an herbalist, and someone who happens to be also on a healing journey. And I'm here to share that with you and my experiences. Today's episode is titled Clean Water, Dirty Truths, and the Deepest Healing I've Known. For years, I tried to heal my body. I made huge progress. I overhauled my diet. Cut out all the things that hurt me. I leaned into herbs, rest, and nourishment. But something was still missing. That something turned out to be water. Not just more of it, but truly clean water. I live in Northeast Iowa, where PFAS, or forever chemicals, are part of the water supply no matter where you are. And for years, I trusted that city officials were doing what needed to be done. And most of them probably believed that they were. But between farm runoff and years of chemical use, our water has become a carrier of more than just hydration. It carries burden. Back in 2019, I bought a water distiller for my herbal work. I was tired of buying distilled water and, running out mid-project. But it wasn't until spring of 2024 that I decided to start drinking only distilled water. A gallon at a time, I distill it myself, then remineralize it with clean, natural mineral salt. Within 3 days, I felt a shift. You see, I've been dealing with chronic gut health issues since 2018 when I had my appendix removed. That surgery stripped me down literally. I was 96 pounds and couldn't rebuild it like I used to. My body could not recover from illness. It couldn't restore balance. Then in 2021, a bleeding ulcer pushed me to my edge. I had given up on doctors. I'm not looking for a band-aid solution. I was looking to fix the roots, and I had no answers. So I started eliminating everything that hurt me. Caffeine, soda, chocolate, processed food, fried food, sugar bombs. Even herbs had to be reintroduced one by one. And still something was off until I changed my water. Once I started drinking distilled, remineralized water every day, things began to move. My body started flushing out toxins. My sleep improved. My energy returned. Slowly but surely, I went from needing 12 hours of sleep a night to 8 hours of sleep. My gut calmed, my skin looked better, my mind cleared. I was healing. And no, I don't take timing for granted with all this. Because it wasn't just 12 hours of sleep, I needed a nap too. And I went from 12 hours in a nap to 8 hours with a little bit of grace and maybe not necessarily needing a nap every day. And that was huge. So no, I didn't take the fact that I didn't have a 9-to-5 while my body was unraveling for granted at all. If I had had one, I honestly don't know if I would have made it. I probably would have resorted to a medication from the doctor. And that isn't a path I want to ever be on. Now, I'm figuring out how to leave the house without detoxifying myself. No bottled drinks unless I trust the source, no convenience store, anything. And yes, I break my own rules sometimes, but now I'm really aware of it. Maybe this sounds extreme to some people, but you haven't stood over a sink vomiting blood before you found answers. I have. And the deeper I went into clean water journeys, the more puzzle pieces that started falling into place. We are bombarded with toxins. It's in our air, our food, our cleaners, our clothes. And if our water's dirty too, then, well, the engine's clogged and nothing's getting fixed. Now, my water is simple, distilled, remineralized, gentle. And it's helping me run again. I didn't grow up on junk food. I grew up on a homestead. I drank well water, garden food. My dad hunted, my mom canned. Even when I strayed in my 20s for convenience or busyness, I never completely let go. I planted a strawberry bed in every home I lived in. I always kept, at the very least, a tomato plant in a pot. My roots stayed, even when I didn't notice them. And every spring, I ran back to the garden, blooming like the wildflower I've always been. Now, I'm circling back. Clean water, real food, ancestral rhythms, and to myself. So once again, I'm Danielle, your friendly neighborhood herbalist. I really hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And until next time, keep harvesting your freedom, one herb at a time.